Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am just sitting here, chilling, watching a little TV, getting ready for bed. But I just had to share something with y'all. As I grow and as I come to learn what different things mean, I'm truly coming to understand what narcissistic behavior really looks like. And you hear that word so often and you think it's just, oh God, everybody got to understand, everybody got their reason. But the more I see this and the more I think about it and the more I see how people move, it is very relevant. And one thing for sure is to want somebody to care about you in a way that you refuse to care about others or care about your own self is a little narcissistic. And to especially when you continuously damage people and you continuously apologize for the same behavior that you repeat, and then you turn around and put your hands out and say, but what about me? Love me, treat me this way, make me feel good, make me know I'm relevant, make me think you care. But all out while at the same time, every move you make indicates you care about yourself and yourself alone. But then you turn around somehow and manipulate other people into feeling like they're not giving you the best of them to make you feel validated or make you feel cared for. So it is so confusing to me that people continuously show up expecting only to give the bare minimum. It's very crazy and it's very, as they call it, insane, doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And I don't think people honestly believe, especially narcissistic people, that their behavior can change the way people deal with you, especially if you deal with a person who identifies as a Christian or identify as a forgiving person. Then you automatically think that if I begin to handle you different or don't extend or put myself in the same situation with you, that I have not forgiven you. No, what it is you want to receive something in the same manner because you apologize, or you want to receive something in the same manner because you feel entitled to it because you overall identify yourself as a good person. Now, let me clarify. Good people could be anybody. Good people could be somebody that pay their tithes. Good people could be somebody who give people money on the side of the road. Good people can be somebody who uh, don't cheat. I mean, we got so many different understandings of what is a good person, but we're not talking about integrity or your character or your hard work on yourself to become a better version of yourself. We're not talking about any of that. So sometimes your good is the bare minimum of what the world considers good. And so as I sit and I ponder upon, I have a problem with often feeling like I have to continuously extend myself in the same way for people to understand that they are forgiven. But that is not even fair. That's like saying I'm not going to do damage control even though God has shown me who you are and how you only care about yourself. Because for one, a narcissist would never show up to say, I apologize. I hold myself accountable because everything that I know that I am feeling and going through is a direct reflection of what I've done. And not sometimes what I've done, what I've continued to do. And so now I'm in a season of life where the only way this can be made right is for me to work on myself. And so until you can arrive at that place, it's ludicrous to expect caring to the degree of self damage to someone else. And so I want to encourage you, if you find yourself in a place where you on either side of that token, to first look at yourself and say, why do I feel like I need this when I don't bring that to the table? And for the other person to say, why do I continuously have to feel guilty because you're not receiving something that even you can appreciate? So it's kind of like, when you try to explain to kids why they lost their toy, and you have to explain the action, the consequence, so on and so forth. And the Bible talk about the seeds you sow, you shall reap. A lot of times we don't want to refer to the Bible for how to live and why things are the way they are, but it's very true and very relevant. And so, first of all, analyze your whole situation and come to an understanding between you and God about why you are where you are. And then you can move forward in what needs to be the best step, the next best step. And sometimes the next best step is to just do your own work and become self accountable or allow somebody to hold you in a place of accountability so that you don't keep repeating the same thing and expecting a different outcome. So I just had to come on here and share that real quick. Got to go to bed, so I get up for church in the morning. But be the better version of yourself, because the word tells you treat others the way you want to be treated. And God doesn't say that in his word for nothing. It's there because God even understands we are human, and it's hard for people to continuously give to people what people don't give back. And God also understood if you mistreated people 9 times out of 10, you would be mistreated, because we're human. We're not God. We're not Jesus. We're striving to be Christ-like. We have not gotten there yet. And get out of the mindset of forgive and forget, because some things you can forget and be like, oh Lord, I don't even know why we fell out about that. And it's just go past you and you never think of it again. But there's some things that you just don't forget. And I feel like God tell us he forgive and forget because he wanted us to know that we don't have to worry about him holding things over our head when we truly repent and want to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So I say, don't think that people have to forget because you apologize or they say they forgive you. It's wholeheartedly about understanding that the damage you done, because some stuff you have to remember so that you don't put yourself in that same situation again. And it's not to hold it over your head. It's just truly to say this is a part of our journey and we can never scratch this sore again. And so I pray that y'all receive this well. I pray that you share with people who have narcissistic behaviors. I pray that you share with people who find themselves dealing with those type of people. And I pray you share with people who have said something about narcissists that you be like, oh my God, huh? It don't make sense. And this help connects the dots. So I love you. God love you. Continue to pray for me as I pray for you. And y'all have a good night.